you stand just a little bit closer together?
Yeah,
Thank you.
200 even? 200?
Yeah, 200. Yeah, 200.
Are you doing the intro?
Yeah, I'm doing the intro. What's going on, you guys? We are back like we never left for day 19 of Vlogmas. I'm Conrad O'Reilly, once again joined by James Conrad and Nate Perkins, and our good friend, Mr. Neal Dambra, number 200, PDGA number 200, having us out to look at this course that we're going to be playing for the Open at Austin next season. So we're coming, looking at the course for the first time. We've got Jackson and Ben helping throw some holes and move the baskets around for us. So big thanks to them for helping make this happen, and everyone for being out here, getting the first look at the Open at Austin track. So a little teaser for you guys. There will be a couple tweaks, but for the most part, excited to see this beautiful property, and let's see how it plays out.
I don't mind seeing how long this hole takes to play for 4 players. So, you know, if you could at some point say, okay, we're going to play the hole for real, and I'll time it.
Okay. What do you like about it? Just the low ceiling or what?
It's like uphill. Like, what's the difficulty? It's like it's gonna be very interesting.
Is it a par 4?
I think it's a par 5, but it's just a little bit. It's just what are you asking the player to do? Throw a low ceiling uphill shot, throw another big uphill shot, throw an uphill shot into a green. Like, it's just not a very attractive hole 18 shape and not very memorable.
Great shot, James.
Thanks. How do you think it could be better?
Yeah, I think it's a super soft par 5.
Yeah.
I don't know how in play the eagle is.
Well, you have to get a lot further on your
I think the wind would have to be flipped up, obviously. It's gonna be a cluster today, but it's content.
So we can either have a drop zone here or where you went in. I think a drop zone's probably be more fair because we're gonna have to have somebody judge where they went in.
Yeah.
Where would you put the drop zone? That time?
I don't feel like you should have like an easy part. Yeah, every time.
Do it. Oh, so close.
These branches through this gap, those are not going to be trimmed. So this will be trimmed on the right a little bit. I really want people to go down the middle. Maybe I need to move the basket more to the left.
Middle where?
I mean, that's a forehand line. There's not a backhand there, really.
There's enough. This is the same kind of deal where like the ceiling and then the sticky grass, like that type of challenge is hard to like get a visual for the fans and for the video.
I'm going to turn this lane.
Okay.
I'm not going to turn that one.
Okay.
If you want to go the Heiser route, which is obviously the easier route, you're going to have a little more trouble in the way.
Okay.
But do I need to move the basket more to the left? Is what I'm getting at.
I don't think
To
so.
encourage
If it has enough, if there's enough ceiling there.
Okay. Yeah, this will be.
Yeah, Nate.
We're still building a couple holes out there, so those are the things we're going to do in the springtime.
This looks cool
There's
though.
going to be a whole bunch of people on that bridge watching you putt.
That'd be awesome.
This is gonna be sick.
That looks great.
This one's got the
So
visual.
I think I'm going to keep this 2 holes. Yeah, that branch on the left is on. I'll trim this.
People are gonna remember this shot for sure.
There's a few memorable ones out here.
375.
Should have brought my clippers. We got tall guys today. Dang, should have brought the clippers for the tall guys.
All right, this one's 375. Gonna go Gold X Explorer.
You feel a creek on the left, I forgot to tell you. I know, sir. That's out of bounds. That creek is deep. We'll have staff down there retrieving. Hopefully we won't have to retrieve too many.
Thought that wind would hold.
That fence line's going to be OB. There's bunker hazard on the right.
That was flattering, you think?
That looks really good.
If you didn't have that little branch,
It'll be a little bit easier ones. There you go.
nice, Connor.
Beautiful. Oh yeah. We'll trim all that up.
Cover this.
Anybody else?
Did you lose it?
I've been seasoning this disc for way too long today.
Good out.
Thank you. It was a trust play anyway. This on par 3?
This, you're going to have an OB line on the left side following this bank about 6 feet up because it's a wetlands down there. It's all wet.
Okay.
So all the way, you're going to have OB about 6 or 10 feet up on the bank.
Okay.
So I mean, you can go for it. I think it was like 500,
525, yeah.
525, or you can lay up to one of these flat spots.
Okay, yeah.
You got that one, you got that one, you got that one, and you got one after that. gimme up shot, but you don't have a gimme up shot. You can throw, Jackson?
Good lefty hole.
Yeah. Nice, man.
I'm going to have to
Alright,
learn
so
my
that's,
lefty for this one.
Cards.
This one's an attackable par 4, but I don't know. James was saying they could probably clean up some of this landing zone.
Yeah, I think it's like 525, and so I think some people will get eagle putts on it with a huge ante shot or even a big hyzer flip up, but it seems like a pretty cool one. There's definitely a lot of risk as the whole lower area is a wetlands area and out of bounds. Should be a good like placement, par 4, or a chance to really go for a big one.
Anything that's not 10 feet up on the hills on SOB.
Okay. This is all, it's a par 4? This is OB?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think this one will be good because it'll bait the players to go for it. Yeah. Some will get it. And then the bottom iron, like this, Looney Tunes.
Yeah, you shot pretty clear up shot from here. I can see his own. Look for the LB and it'll turn to the left along this tall grass. I'll probably make that tall grass OB too, but we'll have some gaps in the trees. Safe. Like I said, that's a really good spot there.
You're going to play the 440-foot shot versus anything over here and then over the top?
I think so, because it was so open from over here.
Yeah.
Like,
Par 4?
Play short of the green and then have like a 300-foot flick in or something.
Yeah. You could go short of the green.
I think shots on the other side of the green. But all right there though, that gap. If that gap is at all, even trimming like 4 feet out of that gap, no. Like,
Defense.
I'm going to make these, see that line of barbershop poles on the right? That would be OB, which I guess creates some OB from the hole before, but not really. That's going to be OB, the line of poles. Anything on the left. All these other gadgets will be taken away.
Pretty windy. We'll see. Go crazy.
This is like your one chance for all out. Where's the target?
big bomber.
Nice, Nate.
Yeah, you knocked that one out. You're still 250 away, but that's...
How do you guys feel about that hole?
How do you feel about the hole?
Yeah.
You know, I love throwing downhill, so that's a fun one.
Yeah, another one that's attackable, gonna bait you to go for the eagle, and maybe that's where the danger comes in. You try to do a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Solid hole.
It's really wind dependent as well. You know, with this headwind, I got, you know, a 60-footer. People are definitely gonna be playing for eagle, but if there's no wind, people are just gonna be dropping this one in for eagle.
Yeah.
So it's a little interesting, but I think it's okay to have eagle opportunities in disc golf.
Yeah, as long as you gotta earn them.
Alright, so we're going to go around this tree. Hopefully it doesn't get hit by lightning before March. And we're going to go beyond that green flag.
Great shot, Connor.
Well, it's exciting to win.
I'll save my forehand for tourney style. Can one throw it? Yes, sir.
I love these lefty shots.
It's real. Birdie in that first round at the Open at Austin. Mark my words.
Full review.
I like that hole. Forces you into that mandatory left of the one big pecan tree there. Gonna be a good backhand roller or forehand play off the tee. Also kind of pinches your distance because of the way the mandatory plays. You're gonna leave yourself about 330 to 300 into the pin depending on how good you throw it. Nice little upslope before the green, keeping your distance honest. You gotta keep the disc in the air. Pretty much land it right on the bucket. It'll be a good birdie to get, but definitely one that most of the field is looking to attack.
What do you guys think about this spot for MPO?
Looks really cool so far.
All right, let's do it.
Getting aggressive. Bad play.
Touch the bridge.
Might be OB. Left side pocket
Nah,
is
that
OB.
was not a friendly play.
You want to get down here.
That's the play.
It's a par five. So we have two par fives out there. Tight to the right.
I think it's
Sweet one. That was an awesome play.
I know, right? Probably open the event.
It'd be dope to go explore, right? Eagle.
Any out of bounds on this one? Is there gonna be any OB on this one, Neal?
I think I might make the left side, the tree line, basically, because that's where we're gonna have it marked for people to be spectators, basically. see the potential to do more woodsy holes.
Yeah.
But we can't do them this year, so the course is going to be more open than I know a lot of people like.
Yeah.
But if things work out this year, we have time to add more holes in the woods, and they may end up turning those holes into a permanent course out here. It wouldn't be this course, of course, if it goes counterflow. But so
That'd be great.
Be patient with us this year as far as the openness of the course, and we'll tighten it up and make it more technical over time, we hope. Might be a hazard, but you always can make the putt from there because they're pretty close to the dock. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Skip shot in. Oh, that one. I may have to back this up. We saw that yesterday when we were working.
Yeah, big flare.
And the flare.
It's in there, isn't it? In a minute? It seems like there's no minute.
Yeah, just huge Amy.
I think that's fine. It's years.
Stall.
Oh my god. It'd be okay.
More wind out there than it looks.
Even weirder.
Yeah.
Just beat it.
Nice little waist flip.
This hole is gonna be broken by so many players.
That wasn't even like that crisp of
Mando this one if you don't want to.
Oh, that's
It's gonna be ruined if it doesn't
not.
happen.
There's gotta be a Mando.
It's gonna be a hard window
Need a
to
mandatory
judge,
deal.
like right here.
Yeah. Or just early.
First ever eagle on this hole, maybe?
I could see a longer tee where it's more of a risk. Like right now,
Yeah.
You know what I
it
could
only
do?
takes like 350 to clear the woods, and if it was more like 4 to 450 to clear this line,
Okay.
then it would be a pretty heavy risk to going over the top.
I can move the tee back because there's a flat area there.
Good idea,
I think it could be good, yeah.
Yeah, we'll move the tee back. It'll be on a flat area. It won't be on one of
It'll
the
be tough.
rises, but
It'll be tough, but it would be a hard shot to get out the gap. But you could also play short and then kind of play a blind
Exactly.
over the top
All
second.
right, well, so we'll move that one back. for
Maybe,
sure.
I don't know.
Not the best wind on this one, definitely a tackable par 4, but Nate said $10 for circle 1, so let's see.
519. Not gonna do it.
Backwards now.
Blown away.
Good rip though, dude.
I liked it.
What?
The wind didn't like, or the disc didn't like the wind.
I wouldn't even hate like par 3 on top of here, make it kind of risky with the bunkers, like make you play hazard, small green, but honestly, like at that distance, everyone can get a look. I don't know,
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of
like Vegas hole 7 or whatever.
Hole 7 in Vegas, or I was gonna say like Mulligans, some of those.
Yeah, it might be. Maybe it has to go slightly right there.
Like that's just it's a lot easier. We can
Where's
see
the
the hole,
net?
then we come back and
This?
clean it up. It'll probably be, I mean, This thing's in the way. There it is.
He said it.
Hey,
He's gonna get it.
Oh, it's just a little.
He still has a little bit tough putt though. It's a downhill after putt. Anybody else?
Oh, I feel like I just went through some of them.
Oh!
Good shot there. That was awesome.
Hunter says 280.
Bucket, drop, 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 drop. Oh!
First one.
So what's that?
The whole flat. We'll go up there and look at it and then we can decide if we want to make it longer.
Yeah, 300 feet's nice sometimes, especially if there's like, if we're a little bit below the basket.
Yeah, exactly. And it's windy. You never know how much wind's going. Oh, there you go. That's the shot. That's Mark.
Nice. Made up for it.
Let's see it. Again. Oh.
Cannon wouldn't miss that.
You're right.
There it is. Just like the full commit. You need to work on that nose, but that first one is so like. I love how
Yeah,
how
it's good.
committed the left hip is.
I think I want to play with actual speed at first. Yeah, I guess depending how close it is, maybe it gets moved.
Let's get it again.
Woo! First try.
He's a pro.
That's 3 in a row.
Where'd it go? Oh, yeah.
Great shot.
You guys know what's going on. I'm gonna go put it down.
What a great snap. What do you see?
I see a nice little rock pile, and I think that there's, anytime you see rocks accumulating that are all like that size, it's a good spot to look for artifacts on a little creek right here.
Treasure hunting later?
Yeah.
Woohoo.
They're here.
That's sick.
Yeah. Man, the input was so valuable, and I'll definitely make some of those changes you suggested, except the ones you suggested.
I feel one thing you could also think about on this one, because this is a way prettier green than the second one over there, that the men could play the short pad as a tough par 3,
Yeah.
and the women could play the long as a par 4.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do felt like it was
I'm
a little short.
concerned about getting. We want to avoid people going down that creek because it's pretty. It's not, the water isn't deep, but down there we're gonna have to.
It'd be a harder shot there.
They wouldn't have to play the one we just played, but
I could play everybody playing as a short, the shorter.
Short, yeah.
Yeah.
We can call it a 4 for them. and a
Okay.
3 for
Well,
us
that
or
means
something.
that it would stay here in that case.
Because I think
Because I am using that hill for the next for
17.
17. Is what that hill was going to be used for.
Yeah.
It was going to be like a 250-foot shot to that hill. So that would allow us to keep that hole.
Yeah.
I don't know, just another
Yeah, I like
thing
that.
to think about.
I think
'Cause
that might be
this
the way
is
to go.
prettier than trying to like tuck one around the
Right.
corner at the end. I don't know.
Yeah.
Then it'll be almost asymmetrical.
How long is it?
You know, he just
About
he just
270.
cleaned up, right? Take care. We got a golfer coming in a minute, but we have time for a few throws. think it's a low skip. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's gonna any skip. Do it. Oh, good shot.
The wind just lifted.
It's gonna be 2 good scores on this one.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, it's so pure too. So pure.
Somebody give me a stable driver. I'm gonna throw one.
Go, Neal, flex it up there.
Let one throw.
Make it count.
That was smooth. Super clean.
My
I was
blind
hoping it
chance
was
at
nice.
glory, and I blew it.
We got a couple months to finalize it. I'd like to start doing artwork. Yeah.
Let's go, Nate.
By like mid-January.
Woo! That look of fire in those eyes. I like that. No.
Banger.
There you have it. There's your first sneak peek, your exclusive look at the Harvey Penick Golf Campus. We're gonna have a pretty sweet disc golf course on this one. I'm excited to see how it shapes up with a couple little tweaks here and there. Once again, make sure you guys give a big thanks to Nate and James for joining us. That's 4 straight episodes with these guys, and I don't think y'all are getting enough yet, so we're gonna keep them on it for sure. What do you think about it out here, Nate?
Man, it's awesome what Neal's done to bring an Elite Series to Austin, and there's a ton of potential at this property. Really cool that he had us out to give him feedback. It says a lot, and yeah, just great work to Neal for bringing the Pro Tour here to Austin, our hometown, dog.
And we hear there's gonna be some more woods as this course develops, and we know this wood shredder is gonna look forward to that.
No doubt. I think it's a pretty fun layout he's got so far. There's definitely some cool elevation we're working with. There's some cool features. There's like this creek that kind of cuts a ravine through the course in a couple places. I think it's got a lot of potential, and I'm excited to compete out here in March.
If you're in the Austin area come March, or anywhere within a couple hours, you better be here, and you better be watching the Open at Austin.
Yeah.
Once again, this has been day 19.
Vlogmas, baby.
Thanks for joining, y'all. Make sure to like
Woo!
and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Let's go. Baby.
Yeah, make it.